Attention, JSO update.
Well, welcome to Cop Church Jacks. We want to thank you for tuning in today to our program. We got a special upcoming event that this January the 25th, that'll be a Friday evening. It's 7 a.m. to help support our local police honor guard. It's to help raise funds for their trips to Tallahassee and to Washington, D.C. And so we're hoping everybody that's tuning in will help participate, get the word out. This is going to be a benefit to raise some funds for that purpose. So I have with me my good friend Ivan Pena, who's been kind of leading the way in the honor guard, doing I guess organizing much of it through many years on the state level as well going up into the national. But Ivan, welcome to the program. Tell everybody a little bit about what you guys do. Of course, most people have been to a policeman's funeral. Recognize the professionalism that the honor guard brings to the table, and we want to continue to support the men and women of the honor guard. But tell a little bit about yourself and what these monies and stuff will be going to.
Well, real quick, first of all, thank you for the invite.
Yeah, sure.
I really appreciate it. I'm actually originally from the Bronx.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even a Southerner, but for the last at least close to 30 years now, this year will be 30 years, I've been down here in the South, especially in Jacksonville. But I got introduced into the sheriff's office in 1993. In 1996,
we worked at that jail together.
That's right. Yeah, we sure did. Yep. We did. That's where I first met you.
It is.
It was out there. 1996 or 1995, I transitioned over to the sheriff's office on the police side. And then a year later, in 1996, a young fellow by the name of Philip Clark, who worked with us in the jail as well.
That's right. Yep.
He introduced me to a young man at that time, Jerry Coxon, who was a lieutenant, and said we need to try to recruit this young man, me, into the honor guard. So it started from there. In 1996, I started with the honor guard with Phil Clark and Jerry Coxon, and Jerry Coxon, transitioned that unit to what you see today.
Okay.
And if you've never seen us, we're a sight to see when it comes down to ceremonies and funerals, and we can actually go against some of the best out there.
Matter of fact, I was in Washington when they came in second place in the nation.
That was in 2005.
2005.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, they have not lost their precision, and just the ceremonial part of it is just awesome. And as Jerry Coxon often would say, about the honor guard, you'll be one of the last things that the family will remember about their loved one. So
exactly. Well, about mid 90s or so, maybe early 90s, if I'm not mistaken, the unit used to go to Tallahassee and Washington, and most of the time it was out of pocket expenses. We would have to fund ourselves to go to Washington, D.C. And some of the funds as well came from the FOP.
That's correct.
There was a point in time when we decided we shouldn't count on the FOP. That's a great deal of expense. Right. With about 25 or so members to go on a yearly basis to D.C. Tallahassee, everybody went because it was so close. But in Washington, D.C., about 20, 25 people, and sometimes even 30 people would go from our unit to Washington, D.C. Nonetheless, we don't have to tell you how much that would cost in Washington, D.C.
Thousands of dollars. You
pay $3 for a little cup of coffee. Present day, those expenses have gone up to about $40,000+
Wow.
for just a group of about 20 to 25 people to go. That's airfare, hotel, and other expenses that we have to go through.
Right.
From right around the 2000, 2001, 2002, I believe it was, somewhere around there, might have been a little bit later, that's when we went ahead and started doing the golf tournament. That we hold every year.
Well, let's talk about that as well, so people can participate in the golf tournament.
Each year we have a golf tournament, and that golf tournament helps us raise money to go to fund us for Tallahassee and Washington, D.C. trips. And if you're a golfer, then it would just cost you, at this point in time, it's $125 per golfer. And if you want to be a sponsor, you'd be a company, you could be just an individual, $200 will allow you to become a sponsor. and that will buy you a sign, yard sign with your name or the company's name, and then as well as a picture that you'll get by the end of June, sometime around.
Now, us non-golfers like myself
Yes, sir.
can come out and participate, and nobody will make fun of me while I'm missing the ball and getting in the water.
Not at all. As long as you don't hit somebody with the ball
No.
or the golf club or something like that.
Okay.
But most of the times we get real close to our goal of $40,000+ to fund our trips to Tallahassee and Washington, D.C. But we still struggle towards the very end to get that $40,000 commitment for us to go, and we have to raise money in other ways. And
Well, that comes about what we're doing here.
Exactly.
What we're doing here is we're going to have a benefits thing. It's going to be a Friday evening. It's simply a if you're going to call it a $20 donation, but with the donation, you're going to get an opportunity to come hear some great gospel music. It's going to be here at Harvest Time Sanctuary Church of God at 4502 Old Middleburg Road, right here in Jacksonville. It'll be a Friday evening. We got Weston Henson who'll be coming in to sing. It's a great family heritage of the Henson family. Those of you that may remember songs like The Lighthouse and other songs that they sang, they're going to be here with a local group that's going to be here with us as well. So all of you that would love to come out on that Friday night. But one of the great things is here, you could come not only get some good gospel music, you're going to have an opportunity to get some gifts or have an opportunity to win some gifts and some prizes that will be giving out at intermission during that sing. So with that said, I want to kind of transition into kind of showing the audience some of the gifts that we're going to have.
Good.
Do you have anything else you want to
No, sir. I'm just dying to see what prizes you've got.
Well, hey,
Actually,
listen,
I hadn't seen them yet.
Well, we'll start out with the first thing we have here. I'm going to hold it up, is a thin blue line mug. That'll be one of the gifts given out that night.
And is that an Ozark or a Yeti or
what is that called?
Orca?
Orca. It's an Orca.
It's similar to the Yetis.
Similar to the Yeti. Mm-hmm. This is going to be one of the gifts given out at intermission during the sing. So this will be one of the gifts you'll have an opportunity to give just with the purchase of one of the tickets. Mm-hmm. Let me give you that one. Now, we've got here some Kirkshaw knives. Anybody familiar with Kirkshaw knives? Man, that's a pretty good looking knife. Mm-hmm. Yep. So
I don't want to get too close.
Yeah, that'll be one of the other gifts that'll be given as well. We have two of those actually. Put them up here. Everybody can take a look at them. Very nice knives to be given away. All right. Put that over there. Hit me that Coach purse. We do have something for the ladies. This is a genuine leather Coach purse.
Yeah, clutch, one of those clutch.
Yeah, one of those little clutch purses. $150 value. Will be given out to one of the lucky participants that come to the thing. It's beautiful, beautiful little purse. Also, we have a. Let me get this out here. Some jewelry that was donated. Some earrings that was given. Some of you ladies, some of you husbands, maybe you'll win it and give it to your wife. That'll also be given out the evening of the event. And we've got a little, what is this here?
380?
380, Ruger 380. Not sure the model number. Maybe you know more about it than I do. But that's a good little gun. A lot of guys, when I told them that was one of the gifts.
Looks like it'll pack at least 4 or 5 rounds. I wasn't pointing it at you, Chaplain. So.
And it comes with a holster. It comes with an extra clip and stuff that goes along with that. See what else we got. Also, we got here a gun safe. This is one of those there. I can get everybody get it up here. It's a single pistol quick access safe that you can keep it safe at home. I think it operates with your thumbprint on the top of it. Mm-hmm. So
it looks like it has a value of $190.
Yep, it does. $190 value for that. That'll be given as well. So
see if they can see it.
All right. Yep. We got 2 of these right here that's going to be given out.
Oh, that's the granddaddy.
Yeah, that's 2. We got 2 of these guys. These are M&P Smith & Wesson M&P AR-15s. We'll be giving those away as gifts as well at intermission. It also comes with its own case. We'll be giving away as well. So you get the gun and the case if your name is drawn.
That's it.
That's it. So that's all of the items that we have. There'll be two. Like I said, there'll be two of the AR-15s be given away. But the main thrust of the point is that we want to support the men and women of the Honor Guard, of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and we'll have some great fellowship, I'm sure. Some great music, but we want to bless them. I've been kind of tagging along. I often became the chaplain over 20 years ago myself, and I've been tagging along behind the Honor Guard. I'm not actually a Honor Guard member myself, but I've been tagging along behind these ladies and gentlemen now for over 20 years, and I've seen the professionalism at these funerals and at these memorial services that they do, and we want to support that. We want them to be blessed. So I'm going to encourage all of my Christian brethren that are in churches around the area. Hopefully we're going to get a lot of church folks to come out as well to be a part of this event to help raise money for this Honor Guard. And so with that said, we want to thank you again for joining with us. Any closing comments?
It's a worthy cause. I'm hoping that a lot of people show up, and it gives everybody the opportunity to maybe even take pictures with some of the Honor Guard members that are going to be here to do the opening ceremony of the colors,
Right.
as well as
my intention is to have the national anthem,
right,
the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag,
right,
and prayer.
yes, sir.
So those three things is my intention as a part of the beginning of the ceremony. And you'll get a chance to watch some of their precision marching, and hopefully we'll get many of them out that you can have photographs with them. And also, but again, that is January the 25th, 7 a.m. We have
7 p.m.
I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale right now. You can call 904-707-7093 or 904-707-1022 for tickets. Ivan, can you give your number? You mind giving your number out? Or
No,
numbers?
not at all. It's not.
Hey, we look to see you there at the night of the event. God bless you. Till next time.
Thank you.
May the Lord bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Attention, JSO update.